The War of Three Schedules came to an end. The XL Alliance was formed. Many kids died, but not in vain. These bonds formed a new couch, and thus began the age of Pod.
Same old place, hasn't changed a bit.
You said you were never coming back, Castleton.
Son of a bitch, Colton. How you doing, man?
I've been here all these years.
Whoa!
What?
Easy there, cowboy. It's just us.
Put him down.
Andrew, you son of a bitch, welcome back.
At ease, soldier.
Thought I'd never see you again. I was looking at a calendar all the way till 2064.
Time
It's tough to get a
change.
free schedule around here.
Well, I think we're ready to begin.
Shame about all those kids.
Well, you know.
Well,
Is that Optimus Prime?
Oh, fuck! My fucking car! Oh, shit! I just bought that! Oh, my fucking... What the fuck? Is that Optimus Prime? Holy
this is a message
Holy
to
shit!
all potatoes listening.
Did you know your
We
car was
are
Optimus
out
Prime?
here.
Oh, what the
We
fuck?
are recording.
There was a kid in there! He's gotta stop killing kids!
How about this, though?
We're back.
Yeah.
Back.
Welcome back to the Couch Kids, episode 75. I'm Ari.
Andrew.
And I'm Colton.
That's Colt D for short. Is that shorter? Colt D? Colt? No.
No, it's
longer, I think,
it's just
actually.
it's about the same.
Well, it's
Yeah.
wait. Are you debating why I call it Colt D? Why
It's
my
like D is
handle
the Davis.
D is the Davis. Yeah.
But I'm thinking phonetically, like Colt D-E-E is longer than Colt T-O-N.
yeah.
Colton.
Did you ever go by?
I went,
Hey, come here.
what was yours?
And
Just the middle part?
I have. Well, there are several. There's
Andrew
actually
short names.
several.
So you
yeah.
don't go by
Don't go by.
What's up, and?
What up, you?
You know what? And would have been actually way less weird than.
What about Dr. Ew?
Doctor?
Dude,
Oh,
Dr.
actually,
Ew is
Dr.
actually
Ew is
really
actually
solid.
You
pretty
nasty motherfucker. How you
fucking
doing?
sick.
God damn, dude.
I sound like a doctor that's on trial for touching his patients. Like
No, he's
he's
the Spider-Man villain that is just troubled with gooning.
Yeah. There's always the one villain who's like,
Super gooning.
Come on, man.
there's like a C-list villain in everything. He's like, I'm Dr. Ew. I'm gonna touch you. And
But I always have the like dedicated fans because there are always the diehard fans that
Yeah.
are just like, oh, excuse me, you don't know about the rogue gallery of Dr.
Dr. Goon's rogue gallery of Dr. Ew.
so like,
Spider-Man, of course you know about Dr. Octopus and whatever,
Yeah.
but
You don't remember
anyways,
Dr. Ew.
what's worse, like Doc Ock, who's like scaling buildings and throwing cars and derailing trains, or like the malpractice of Dr. Ew touching his patients while they're under?
One is like
what's
he's
worse?
not like
I guess.
there's nothing super villain about him. He's just an actual like these are real life.
I guess
Real bad guy.
yeah, he's a real bad guy.
I guess one does more damage in a sense.
yeah.
One does like property damage.
One
Yeah.
makes my taxes go up, and the other you're just like, that's a tragedy. That's not okay.
That's truly not okay.
God.
He should be arrested.
It's like Spider-Man fighting Doc Ock in the streets of New York, and then there's like Spider-Man in the trial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like in the jury.
Yes, I saw it with my own eyes.
J. Jonah Jameson's like, I need pictures of Dr. Ew.
Touching his patient.
Come on.
He has like the Weinstein trial where they draw.
draw
They have
and
the
he's like-
paintings of him. Yeah, like
But he's in like a super villain spandex suit
yeah.
with like red rubber gloves.
You would, yeah. I would think that if I went into my doctor's office and he was wearing a spandex like polka dot
morph
suit with morph suit with a bunch of hands on it, I'd be like, maybe.
he probably doesn't have my best interest.
I won't go away.
Maybe I'm not gonna cough.
Yeah,
in his
like
hand.
Andrew goes in for like, I just got something like this spot on his head, and he's like, I'm gonna need to put you under. I don't
know.
We're gonna need general anesthetic.
As you're like kind of like putting up resistance, he's already got like the anesthesia mask like headed for your mouth. Yeah.
There's something more vile about him forcefully putting the mask on Andrew than like Doc Ock grabbing Mary Jane and like dangling her over a building. It's
absolutely.
like one's too human, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to be Dr. Ew.
So I think after all said and done, Dr. Ew is a great nickname you could
cool.
go with.
Dr.
Please
Ew,
don't let that
dude.
be the thumbnail.
All right,
Dr.
comments
Ew,
below
dude.
if you wanted to change it to Dr. Ew. You guys,
Yeah.
Andrew lives for the fans, so that works out.
Want this one?
10K goal. We'll
10K.
change it.
Oh, 10K.
10K
he gets
goal.
to be Dr.
You get to be Dr. Ew.
Like this
He's
one.
gonna touch you.
Dude, that can be your next outfit that you wear when you dress up.
Merch, yeah.
Yeah.
You can wear the touching gloves.
Mm.
How we doing?
Great.
Okay, I want to kick this off real
Okay,
quick
kick
because
it off.
Colton, I've had this story for a couple weeks now,
Yeah.
and I was gone. I was in Korea with my wife. It was a lot of fun.
How was it? Good?
It was fantastic. Thank you too for holding down the fort. I think I called you at some point.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you called us during the record.
I felt a disturbance in the air
You can smell it.
of audio equipment not being set up correctly, so I just had to check in.
Well,
I think we did.
I think we handled
I
it
think we
just
did.
fine.
It
Pretty
sounded
good.
good,
Yeah.
so I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
Okay, we've been doing this for 74 episodes.
Ooh,
well,
as if
today-
you're the only guy that does the audio.
Okay, well, today I said, Colton, where's the power cord? And he hands me like a USB B cord, which no sort of port we've ever used or cable.
That
He
didn't.
hands me an iHome.
Why do you even, what is it, the 30-pin connector? Like,
By the way,
There was a
not to derail
miscommunication.
you, but because I'm going home in a week, I go home and my parents still have a cabinet, and they're like, "What do we do with this?" And I'm like, "Throw this away. It's a cabinet filled with junk from 2002.
They don't have a drawer. It's a
And
full cabinet.
It's a cabinet
yeah.
of like iPod video chargers.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Do we need these?" And I was like,
Is it possible?
"No."
Have you touched it
I'm like,
ever?
"Throw
Like,
it
since-
away."
yeah. Dude, I feel like everyone, obviously, like everyone has a drawer. You're allowed the drawer of
Sure.
cords, right?
Yeah,
You keep it to that, and every, maybe once a year or something, you go through that and you see what you need,
everything drawer, yeah.
whatever. But yeah, the cabinet that's massive, dude.
Yeah.
What was your drawer in the kitchen?
Yes.
It always feels like it's
Yeah,
kind of
mine's
in the
always in
kitchen.
the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's always it starts
Mine
as like
still
this
is.
is where the rubber bands go.
Yes,
and
they're
then
they're very near the rubber bands. Yeah,
and then it just accumulates.
paper
They keep
clips,
the
rubber
boxes,
bands.
You don't
too.
need a whole drawer for rubber bands. You know?
If anybody listening needs an empty, in perfect condition iPod shuffle case from 2007,
Yeah.
hit me up. I got you.
Are there? Do they have Wii? Is there Wii things in there?
Yes,
yeah,
of
like
course there
nunchucks
are.
and shit. Yeah,
Of course
the
there
like
are.
silicone case for
Uh,
it. You know what I'm talking
yeah.
about?
Bless my mom. She's like, "Is this worth anything?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Mom, it's worth nothing.
Trash.
Throw it away." She's like,
It taking
I'm
up
gonna-
space.
I'm gonna hold on to
Yeah,
it.
you never
it
know.
might be a collector item.
Yeah.
I'm like, it will never be.
Bless her heart, because you never know and you'll find
This
gold.
is true.
Okay, so real quick story.
Yeah.
A little headline havoc, maybe.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Just kind of
okay.
get right into it, you know.
Yeah. Headline.
Headline havoc.
That was so
that's
good.
the
It's been a
song.
while since
Yeah,
we've hit it.
clearly.
Colin, I think you're gonna love this. I don't
Okay.
know if you've heard about this.
I'm gonna hate it.
So there is this story reported. This is from 404 Media, and this was posted back in March, right?
Yeah.
A Super Nintendo hardware is running faster as it ages.
What?
So, people have been putting their Super Nintendos, and this was discovered in like the refrigerator and the freezer, because what
yeah.
it does is that made up like the components inside of it, like the motherboard, the chips and stuff, they have these things called resistors. I'm sure you've heard of these things. And it's like how like data and like electrical signals get sent through them.
Yeah.
And how much they're being resisted is like how the computer pretty much like talks to each other, right? So I think they're like filled with like a ceramic filament. And when those ceramic filaments are like a certain temperature,
Yeah.
and when they age and they degrade a little bit, like signals are getting sent through there faster. So speedrunners are getting these old SNESs that are running faster
them.
than they used to and beating old world records by
Whoa.
like 0.0 seconds or 0.01
Yeah,
seconds
like a
or
couple
something.
frames and
Because
shit. Yeah.
it's specifically the resistor that loads sound data. So it's like when you're loading up a new scene, when you jump into a new scene, it has to like load the graphics, the visuals,
Yeah.
everything, and then the sound has to come in through. So if that sound comes in just a tiny bit faster, you're able to start the scene quicker.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
So this old hardware seemingly running faster the older it gets. because
That's
of
so
these
sick,
old
man.
resistors.
I feel like that opens up like a crazy thought of just like what is like random shit that we thought was obsolete that actually just like there's like a one missing component to making it like super awesome, like really
it's
awesome
like
again.
something you can't predict or like calculate, and it's sad because we're going so much to like streaming as like the main provider for things, and it's like you might be missing out on all this. Like,
see, my head went to what aren't we freezing? That what we should be putting more things in the freezer.
I think we should put Colton's PS5 in the freezer.
No, that would not. My waifus would not like that.
Maybe they would. Hey, maybe they would.
Maybe they run a little faster.
Maybe they.
Maybe things would load a little.
Maybe they like quicker. A little. Maybe maybe things. Maybe things.
Check that out.
Maybe things perk up a little.
Yeah, perk up. There you go. I like it.
No. I don't think
everybody put
your UN or Trigger would want to go through there.
Put your Switch 2 in the freezer, please.
That's a Couch Kids trick, dude. Put your Switch 2 in the freezer for sure.
But yeah, I thought you would enjoy that specifically.
That is
because
sick,
that is
man.
like fun vintage hardware.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you got something in there, right? You got a Super Nintendo?
Dude, I got a Super Nintendo back there, yeah.
Let's freeze it.
Huck it in there, man.
It's throw it in the freezer.
Next to the...
What the fuck, dude? It has dry ice!
it like destroys your limited edition console. Oh. Oh, it says... Oh, don't do that.
Oh, no. It says actually the microwave, so I take it out.
I think you can put it in the microwave. Oh, no. It says not to do that either.
Blows a hole through my roof.
So fun little thing.
That is fucking cool.
The speedrunners out there. It's a whole industry.
The speedrunners are always cracking new codes, man. They're
I can't
crazy.
understand how that industry like operates. It's insane. Like some of the things these guys do.
If we started putting speedrunners just into like technology, just if we just put them
fastest
into
internet.
like I don't want to say into like weapons or like
if you gamify developing weapons,
but like into like I don't know, curing cancer. Like if you were just like, hey, let's speed run curing cancer, they'd be like, I'm fucking good. Like you'd be like, I did it 1 frame quicker.
They start like conventions and shit.
They like
the annual like
the N64
speed run cancer convention.
And like matching genomes and stuff.
Patient is just being like saved in milliseconds.
Like, I put it through a mod. I just clipped through the wall. The doctor is clipping through the wall. Yeah. They're going through the.
Oh my god! They did it. They did it in 30 minutes. I can do it faster.
They're in remission right now. They're in remission.
What stage are you on?
Patient's
Stage 4?
cured.
Stage 4?
Patient's cured.
Stage 3? Stage 2?
Cured. Throws the controller down.
God damn it!
Screams, celebrate. Yeah.
Game's done quick. Here you go.
Done quick. There you go.
Sir, you saved my life. And they're like, I could have done it 0.5 seconds faster.
Okay, put it back in. Put it back in. I can do better.
Shoot him again. Speedrunners should be doctors.
Yeah.
I'm
not a hot
dude,
take.
Dude, do you think if we put speedrunners in school, how quick they could be done with school? Mm-hmm. That would be crazy.
Dude, I mean, I feel like that's a...
Just hot take for the day. I think
speedrunners should go to school. I actually think they do the opposite.
I'm not saying
I don't think they're uneducated.
I'm not saying that they're uneducated. I'm saying like if you were like how fast can you get through med school and you gamified it, maybe they could do it really fast.
I feel like speedrunners.
Yeah.
The reason why they're so good at speedrunning is because they prioritize, like, that's their fucking goal. Like, so they don't...
Speed.
Well, that game specifically speedrunning that, so they like wake up, they set a schedule around that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they got time for school because they're cracking new speeds.
He's saying make the game.
Make the game
School. Okay.
But the thing is,
school the game.
You wake up and Twitch stream
school speedrun.
Yeah. I think the bad thing is once they're done, they just kind of leave it behind. They're not like becoming doctors after either. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're just like, what's the next school I can speed?
School. College, dude. The masters.
Yeah.
DLC is your master's program.
Like
how fast can you do the LSATs? Like how fast can you become like a fucking lawyer or some shit?
But they never retain it. They just leave it behind. It's still impressive. It's still cool.
I say we do it.
Okay.
Awesome,
we do
man.
it. We can do it.
We can do it.
Yeah. past the bar and
Fucking-
bring my
but you know what
controller to the bar.
happens? You know what would happen is it's not that they would learn the material. They would find the like algorithm for like how to predict the right answer on the multiple choice. You know what I mean? So it'd be like, actually, if you answer everything D during this test, you'll get a 65%, which means you pass.
You know what I'm picturing? I'm picturing during the bar exam. They're like in the Mario N64, he just gets up and he's just like jumping backwards, like and he's like, and he's just like,
But it's all over the classroom.
Yeah, it's exactly it, dude.
Oh my god.
Done. Perfect. Teacher, I'm done.
perfect.
Perfect score.
Perfect score.
That's your lawyer? That's who you want?
That's your lawyer. That's how they would do it, dude.
Oh my god! And he gets and he gets to like his final boss, which is like the judge, and the judge is like
Proving the guilty
and
and
he just like
innocent.
is whipping the judge around. He's like,
Like Bowser.
He's jumping around the courtroom, clipping through the like bailiff.
Dude, every time you clip through the bailiff, you convince one other juror
Yeah.
to take your side.
All right, we're gonna clip through the podium right here, and then
Clip through the podium is just like that guy that jumped over and attacked the judge. Remember that meme for a while?
yeah,
It's not even a meme. That was a real life
That
event.
happened,
that happened. Yeah,
I don't know if this is funny to anybody else. This is so funny to me.
no, it's good.
Dude,
You're onto something big.
You're onto
I'm
something,
onto
dude.
something.
You're gonna start
Speedrunning
speedrunning, man.
society right now.
Yeah,
There you go.
There's got to be a way.
that's crazy.
That's pretty crazy, right?
That's crazy.
Dude, okay, so I talked to you guys a little bit about it.
Yeah.
But I was gonna talk more about it. So this is kind of a headline havoc that follows same trend.
Yeah.
Retro kind of games.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if you guys saw, but you saw the Oblivion remaster drop.
Yes.
So Oblivion is an old Elder Scrolls game from 2006. Fucking almost near 20 years later, right?
Yeah.
Drops the remaster thing. It's like a completely it's like everything about it is basically the same. They've just like amped up the graphics and like quality of life and everything.
Yes.
It's fucking awesome, dude. It's being hailed. Everyone is celebrating. It's huge.
Yeah.
Dude, it had I don't know if you guys heard about this, but so basically it had like the worst like track record though for getting dropped because it originally leaked during an FTC investigation into Microsoft.
Oh.
So they were like, Oblivion remake coming. Like people were like, it's coming. They're on the way. It's like it's gonna happen or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then I was hanging out with our good friend of the show, Travis.
Travis.
And Travis was telling me that basically a day before the third party that helped like develop it basically got like hacked and like openly just like leaked images of it like on their website. And then everyone was like, holy shit, like it's here. And oh my God. And they took it down. And then the next day they were like, live stream, it's dropping. It's available now. You can buy it. Like
that, because it seemed like it came out of nowhere.
dude, it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like if you hadn't
that
been paying
sucks.
attention, came out of nowhere. But like for fans of this, they were just
So-
like, holy shit. Like
for like 95% of people, it's like, this is a nice surprise. But for like the 5%, they were like, we've been waiting.
yeah, I just knew. Hungry, dude. Knew it was coming. Like the fucking website like got hacked or dropped like straight up info about it, like images of it. And then not 24 hours later, they were like, here's a like surprise, it's a live stream, and oh yeah, it drops today. And then it just like released, dude.
Maybe more games have to just like drop it the next day.
Just
you know
shadow,
what I mean?
like is that shadow dropping? Where
Shadow
it just
dropping,
yeah,
yes,
where it's just like boom.
Is it shadow dropping or is it fuck? Like, because I feel like didn't that happen with Nintendo where they were just like,
yeah.
oh, just
Dude,
kidding.
so many people were. I think they were under attack so
Industry
hard.
term, oh fuck.
Just kidding,
Dude, that
It's
got
the-
fuck dropped.
Dude, is that a fuck
got
drop?
fuck
Holy
drop.
shit. Skyrim Remaster 7 just got fuck dropped.
It's like you
got rim
can't,
jobbed. Yeah,
you can't disappoint if the hype isn't established.
Right.
You
It's
know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, do you want the little nipple play or do you just want Metroid Prime 4 out?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not even know.
right.
I don't know,
This is
man.
for Andrew specifically.
Thank you.
I'd
Yeah.
be curious, like,
My
what
nips,
the
yeah.
marketing
Soft.
is on that.
Yeah.
What was that?
Huh?
What about your nips?
What?
I'm gonna speed run those nips, dude.
But yeah, and then for those that don't know, Oblivion is made by this game company called Bethesda, which is known for its like quirky like bullshit. Ari, have you played other Bethesda games?
Yeah, they don't
My
have
favorite game, by the way.
They don't
Quirky
have
bullshit.
Quirky bullshit.
It's known for its quirky
That's
bullshit.
a good way to put it because it's like it's a love-hate relationship with
Yeah.
Bethesda, where it's very much like they're like making new things, but they're never really polished right.
No.
It's God, like I know that like Skyrim's the sequel, of course.
Yeah.
And it's like they've been just like clawing
My
onto that.
fucking brain just absolutely fried.
You okay?
I tried to look up video games by
Yeah.
Bethesda. My brain typed in on Google quirky bullshit. My brain literally typed
what'd you
in
get, dude?
quirky bullshit. God.
But it's
I just
like,
got pictures of Zoe Deschanel. Sorry.
Such a
no, get her ass. Dude.
shots fired, dude.
But it's like, so Bethesda Fallout.
Yeah.
Big one. And it's like,
Okay.
there's always like little peaks of like, wow, that was really good. That was
So
really good.
impressive.
And then it's like the deepest valleys of like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stop doing that.
It's like top tier innovation
Oh,
followed by
Doom?
like top tier
Doom?
jank, dude.
fucking Redfall. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys know about Redfall, the vampire game. Absolute garbage. Just terrible.
Elder Scrolls?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what Oblivion is, an Elder Scrolls game.
That is the
So people are like, yeah, that's the series. So.
Deathloop. I love Deathloop.
Oh, yeah, that's
That's the
right.
time loop game. I think
Yeah.
did they also do Dishonored? They did Dishonored. Dishonored's fantastic.
Yeah, people love that game.
So it's like they come out with these like new
Absolute bangers.
bangers, and then they like fumble the landing
Yeah.
severely. It's it's like almost a reoccurring thing, you know?
It's so fucking
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein, that's a huge Bethesda game, dude.
Yep. They've done so much. That's crazy.
It is nuts, dude. And like,
Quake. Oh, wow.
but I love that this one, so the whole like hype around this Oblivion remaster too, that's really cool, is that it's getting lauded for being like, they're like, dude, we're fucking listening. Like, we get it. We know what you like. We know what you don't like. So we're going to like make the quality of life changes that like just improve the game without like altering it crazy.
Yeah.
But then they do shit like they keep the fucking, I sent it to you guys earlier today where it's like the shitty line reads, right?
Yeah,
Where they're like,
yeah.
hold on, let me do that retake again.
I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University, the Imperial Legion compound, and the temple all on the same night. Wait a minute, let me do that one again. I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University, the Imperial Legion compound, and the temple all on the same night.
And then they redo the line.
Do you not? I kind of like that they kept it.
Fucking awesome, dude.
That's like the charm of it.
That's
yeah?
such the charm of it. Yeah.
I liked it because it's like, I don't know if you want to call it an Easter egg. Because I can't imagine if they're rebuilding the game from the ground up.
Yeah.
That is a deliberate choice that they're like, we're going to keep that line read in.
It
Yeah.
must be like a fan favorite thing,
Yeah.
you know? And you'd
Yeah.
be pissed if they took it out.
Yeah.
And
But
I
it's
feel like
like-
that's what they're doing is they're like listening to people and being like, we know what has become like aged finally, you know, and what
Yeah.
hasn't. And they're just kind of, yeah.
And it's funny because it's like they know sometimes when to like be on the joke, and then they'll be like, they want more of that. Let's give them like Fallout New Vegas. And you're like, stop. Like, what are you doing?
This doesn't even fucking work.
No, this is broken. They do have a reputation for releasing broken games.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But it is funny how it's like a pinnacle of innovation followed by like just absolute like,
you know, I'll take
gimmicks.
5 Bethesda
Yeah.
janky games over like 5 Call of Duty games. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's
like,
a really good point, yeah.
I like what they're trying to do.
yeah. They
You
try
gotta-
to make
I
new
mean,
shit, and it's like
gotta
Skyrim
make
is a
stuff,
fuck like Skyrim,
like
Oblivion, all
legendary,
those
yeah.
those are like legendary games. Like they're massive, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Anyway, I've been really hype about it because there's like a lot of just funny. People are reliving the glory of like these old memes and like this game that is just fucking transcended time now.
Oh my god! I mean, it was there during like the crux of the internet. So it's just like
Yeah.
there's so many. Like you ever heard like I took an arrow to the knee? Like you know
Yes.
that meme? Like
Yeah,
that's Skyrim. Like that
Yeah.
comes from Skyrim, and it's like so much thing. There's like pillars of internet memery built
Yeah.
upon this.
And the
series.
fucking like the different characters and the voice acting where it's like it'll just be like a character will be like ah like, out of nowhere, you know. It's fucking awesome. There's so much good jank in there. Were you gonna pick it up? You were saying you were thinking about.
I've always wanted to, but I kind of have this thing where it's like I have trouble playing really old, like, you know, over 10, 15-year-old games that are like technically not great.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm just like, oh, things have changed so much. It's kind of hard for me to play like an older game. But now might be a good time to do it.
Dude, it might be worth checking it out
Looks
because
fun.
they fixed like that was the thing that I was reading up on, is that they fixed stuff that was like mechanically bad, but didn't alter like the story or the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the menus got changed to be more like accommodating and all that stuff.
I like that.
And,
I like that stuff.
So
Yeah, kind of continuing video game talk.
hell yeah, dude. We're gamers today, dude.
Colton, why didn't you get a Switch 2? I was really surprised about that because I thought you were like gonna get one.
Dude, this is big, this is huge. I didn't pre-order the Switch 2. And
Is that a shock to you too, Andrew?
It was a shock. It was a shock because I knew you weren't going to get one. God knows I wasn't going to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just sat on it. So like, here's the thing. When Nintendo dropped the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct trailer, and then they were like, you can like go on your Nintendo account and sign up for pre-order right now and get it. I was like so hype. I was just like, yeah, immediately. And then all the shit with the tariffs happened, and they took that down, and basically it became like a scramble to get your Switch 2, right? And there was just enough time for me to pause and think about it. And I was like, I thought about it, and I was like, there's not really anything on the Switch 2 right now, or from what I know, in the next year, that's going to be on there that I desperately need, other than like obviously like playing Mario Kart is sick. Like I would love to play Mario Kart with everyone, but I feel like that's also a party game that you can go and enjoy.
Right.
Like,
Somebody has it. They just bring it over. Easy, right? Like that's the thing.
Yeah, and we have a couple friends that are going in on the Switch too, and so
Sammy got one.
Sammy got one.
And that makes sense because she's diehard Mario.
She's diehard Mario, and that's totally fair. Like I think if there was like a launch title, what was that?
She got it for the pod.
She did say, "Don't worry, it can stay in the CK Lounge." So thank you, Sammy.
I got it for you guys.
Yeah. And we're like, what? That's crazy.
That is so nice.
She said, just make sure because as soon as you get it, put it directly in the freezer.
Yes.
She said, just make sure make sure just put it right in the freezer when you get it. It's just like one of those HelloFresh boxes. You gotta put it right in the freezer right away, just so it doesn't lose its freshness.
And
like a big plastic bag.
If it doesn't work faster than other Switch 2s, also after being in the freezer, you got to put it in the microwave.
And if not that, sous vide it.
Sous vide it.
Sous vide it. But dude, good on you, man. You had time to think about it, and it's a pricey console.
It's a pricey console. Also, like I just if there was like a Zelda game that was dropping, like at launch, I would be in on it immediately because I'd be like, I have to play this, right? Or like, but there was nothing. Like
nothing massive.
Nothing like really massive, which I kind of think is a detriment to them. I don't know what happened with their launch.
Because I feel like, because I tried to justify it in this way. It's like, because I want to play Mario Kart or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, if Mario Kart were to come out right now on the regular Switch, and if the Switch, the Nintendo store was like, you can play Mario Kart right now for $500, I'd be like, I'm sorry.
What? What?
I'd be like,
that's kind of what it is.
It's gonna be Mario Kart machine.
Play Mario Kart right now for $500.
Yeah.
So, and I get that, like, but it comes with the machine and whatever. But it's like,
what else?
Every other game is gonna be $80, and it's like, well,
I'm not like the other thing too is like I'm not like a huge. Like there was the Donkey Kong game that got announced with it, but that comes out a month later. And I love Donkey Kong, but there was nothing in that game trailer that I saw that I was like, I gotta play that right now. You know what I mean?
My donkey's not properly Konged right now.
They didn't Kong it up, man.
No, they didn't. And again, if both games were on the Switch store right now, and they're like, okay, all right, we hear you right now, no problem. You want Mario Kart for $450? How about this? Okay, we'll bundle them. $500.
$500 Donkey Kong and Mario Kart.
Both games. So $250 each? Yeah. No.
Still, no.
Yeah.
So that was
we're in an age where you kind of realize being a day one like grabber does not really benefit you too much unless you're a like super fan of whatever is coming out for it. You know, like it's like there's gonna be buggies. There's definitely
gonna be buggies. There's always buggies on a first console, dude.
We don't even fucking know what they're doing with that controller, the analog.
The Switch 2 Ring of Death, dude. It could happen.
Dude, it might just catch on fire. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why the magnets in the Switch controller start exploding.
It might be a railgun. Who's to say?
It could be a railgun.
It could be a railgun.
Dude,
You might get railed, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My Switch won't stop vibrating. It's just fucking vibrator.
Oh
chugs.
no!
Oh,
that'd be terrible.
Dude,
God.
no, please.
Let me
Oh,
just
not the vibro.
put that on there.
Man,
Let
that's
me put it in my
terrible.
labo.
Oh no, that's terrible. Let me just.
Oh, dude, but it.
What are you doing there, Andrew?
Huh?
Andrew?
Oh no, I just pre-ordered
okay.
it just to be safe.
I mean, like,
Oh, you
Yeah,
you changed your mind. So it's
yeah, because now it's 500.
Now
It's worth $500.
yeah, well,
Well, it's worth $500 because
you
now it's
brought-
also a
you just-
vibrator.
You just brought
Yeah.
up the Donkey Kong, and I just
Well,
thought, you know what? I guess for $500.
I'm just
I
worried
guess
I'm not gonna be able to get one.
Yeah.
I'm
actually,
scalpers!
I might flip it. Honestly.
I might flip my ass on top of it.
I mean, yeah, dude, that was my reasoning on it. I just kind of was like, I think I can wait. There wasn't anything that really shook me. Whereas like when the Switch originally came out in 2017,
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild dropped, and
Right there, man.
I mean,
We
literally,
even had Odyssey that came out with it too.
Odyssey and Breath of the Wild dropped, and I was like, I think I saw I think I was watching Game Grumps play Breath of the Wild, and I was working at Target at the time, and so I was like, I need that fucking I need to play that game right now. And so then that morning I had a shift in the morning, and then I literally just like after my shift I walked outside, got in the back of the line, and like waited, just waited for him and.
Well, I feel like at the time the Switch was so unique.
Yes,
There was not
so
like
unique.
a portable
Yeah.
thing like that.
It was like they had so much tech that had never been like done before. It was so many unique games that were utilizing the console. And this time they're like, it's like Mario Kart, whatever. And they're like, what if you played basketball on wheels? And I'm like,
You know what else is kind of fucked? They have that tech demo where it's like explore the game, like the Switch. Did you see that?
you have to pay for it.
You have to pay for it.
which is crazy. That dude, they used to give
That's
you Wii Sports for free.
Insulting.
Yeah.
If you get a Switch 2, do not buy that.
No.
Why wouldn't they just give that for
need
free so that it's like a cool way to explore the new console that you just
can
bought?
Have something to do with this thing? Yeah.
Just watch a YouTube. Just watch a Let's Play of the game.
the $10 game.
The
That's
thing,
insane.
the game where you're exploring the $500 thing you just bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the one announcement that does get me like was the Kirby Air Ride.
Yes.
Kirby Air Ride, that's hype.
That's the one I want. That's on till August. Too.
See? Yeah.
So it's like, and I don't even think I need to day one it.
No,
but
yeah.
If that was a
But
launch,
that is exciting.
If that was a launch with Mario Kart and Donkey Kong,
Yeah.
I might have got
There'd
it.
be a lot, yeah.
But it's like I don't want to sit on this thing for that long unless it's vibrating.
Like,
You
I feel like they have to start announcing some release dates on some of these games because it felt like after watching the direct.
Ari, what are you doing? Nothing. Are you still
guys-
sitting on your swing?
Just day wanting it, dude.
Colin, can you throw a shell at me? Thank you. I gotta make sure my controllers are working. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
I was gonna say I felt like they needed to drop some like release dates where because a lot of these things were like it's coming and you're like, but wait, what does that mean? That means like 2026. Like I don't.
What is it? The Bloodborne game.
Yeah.
that you're talking about. There's Silk
Yeah,
Song.
Silk Song didn't have a release date.
No it's like-
Even Final Fantasy
Final
VII
Fantasy.
Remake didn't have a release date on it either, which I would be excited to replay like on the Switch. I think that'd be cool.
Be fun.
I'm curious to see how it runs.
That's another
not
thing.
well.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm very
sure
scared.
It won't overheat.
I think they probably downgraded to the original graphics.
Yeah.
It's just the normal game
Low
again.
poly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But that
we'll
being
see.
said, if you did pre-order one, let us know and tell us why you're excited for it. I mean, we are excited for it. We're not just
That's super
we're not
true.
being, curmudgeons about it.
Yeah. I
We're
literally
also deep in podcast debt, so
Yes.
that's also another thing we gotta
does not help.
talk about. So make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. Go to the Patreon, please.
Maybe we take a break and go over the financials. Actually,
Yeah, I'll call Emer up.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
keep
okay,
Emer on the
that's a
horn.
good idea. We're back in it. We're back in it.
Yo,
Bum,
we always jump back after the break.
We dropping bombs up in here.
What?
Sometimes I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Have you checked out the new Linkin Park?
No, I actually haven't.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I'll tell you what
I'll
for.
tell you one thing.
It is
It's all right.
great.
No problems here.
Good.
I actually have
Question mark?
not. I do know they replaced a singer, and I
Yeah.
think whoever's set up for that is not going to.
doomed for being
She's-
attacked.
She's set up to fail. I mean, she's doing great. The rest of the band, I'm sure, loves her. And,
Yeah, it's probably all
come on, man.
gravy, but then the fans are just like, ah!
Yeah, you probably could have just formed a new band with the same people, and
That's true.
maybe
If you
gotten way
that
less
isn't-
flack.
That's true. If you just name the band after a different park in Chicago, I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was named after the Burbank one.
Yeah, the
It's-
Burbank
I
Lincoln
think
Park.
it's
I think it
named-
is, dude.
Brand Park.
You're definitely wrong.
The new one. Yeah. This one's called City Walk.
called the Americana.
Dude. Yeah, what's a band name featuring the Galleria Americana?
I mean, it's like Glendale. What street's it on? It's on Brand.
Brand
Brand,
Boulevard.
yeah.
Brand Boulevard.
Brand Boulevard's a
Brand
great-
Boulevard is a good band name. I can see
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Broken on Brand.
Broken on Brand.
On Brand.
I walk
On
this
Brand.
lonely road on Brand Boulevard.
Broken Brand.
Got a Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and
I've got
Noble.
some time to kill before my movie starts at AMC. I'm not gonna buy anything, but I'm gonna browse. Maybe take a
good. Keep
dump
going.
or two.
Now add the
What?
Samsung store in there.
Yeah. Hit up Lululemon, dude.
Oh
Lululemon, the Tesla outlet.
yeah.
Welcome
Walk
back.
by
Okay.
the Cheesecake Factory.
Yo!
The line's really
my own
long.
fault for even
A
thinking I could-
45-minute wait for two people. Fuck that.
Do they validate?
I guess I'm going to Wetzel's Pretzels.
Yeah,
I do
I'll
like
be
Wetzel
there.
pretzels. Yeah.
God damn, that's a good pretzel.
Yo, segue.
Ari, I want you to take it away.
What?
What? And then as soon as Ari starts talking, and then we'll go to
That's very
the-
Andrew.
Yeah, I should have done
He
that.
goes, I'm sorry. And then I, go,
feel like
well,
yeah,
thanks so much.
yeah, I should have done that.
Don't want to
Damn
be a Samsung store idiot.
These are bangers, dude.
I know.
They need to hire us.
Because I just had a Jersey Mike Subway.
They have Jersey Mike's there?
Yeah, they do, man.
definitely do.
It's great.
Egg slut?
I try to go to the Chick-fil-A, but it's Sunday.
Egg Slut feels like it
there
could be a band
Chick-fil-A
name
there,
too,
too?
though.
There's the Chick-fil-A. When was the last time you went to the...
It's been a while.
Fuck,
I'll
man,
be-
it's
I'll be-
great. Actually, it's terrible.
Don't.
I fucking hate the Americana.
What?
It's so
You're
crowded.
lying. Fuck
It's so
you.
crowded.
You're fucking lying. I love the Americana.
The parking sucks.
It really
It's
doesn't.
so
I mean,
crowded.
you just got to park
Everyone
high.
complains about the fucking Americana parking. Go to the 4th or 5th floor. Easy. Then
How
you
much-
just go down the
It's
escalator.
$18 to park.
It's not.
Get
You
it
get validated.
Then you gotta buy something.
But why are you there?
Why are you there in the first place?
You're going to go there for a stroll?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather not pay to park my car and
At a
You don't
nice-
have to if you're getting it validated.
Yeah, if you're going to the
Do you need some
movies, get it
validation, my dude?
validated.
Andrew, you're a good guy.
So I park at the Target. I
That's
park
fine.
way far away
Why?
at the Target because then I don't have to pay for parking. Then I don't
And do
feel
you
like
feel
I have-
better about it?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You're miserable.
I'm miserable
Look, now you
anyway.
hate the Americana.
I'm miserable anyway.
why are you going to the Americana to watch a movie or something?
Yeah.
The place that validates the ticket?
No, not all of it. They only validate. They don't
How much
validate
money-
all of it.
How much money are you left to pay?
$8.
Oh.
I'm left paying $8, and that is going to fucking Russo. That's going into Russo's pockets.
Who's Russo?
The guy that
Russo?
owns it.
Well,
He's
you're
a bad
there.
man.
You're there. When you
I'm supporting AMC,
No,
a
no,
small
I'm supporting-
chain.
I'm supporting my
You're
community.
supporting the AMC there.
The AMC Apes?
So then that branch is supporting the Russo anyway. Going to that AMC, will support that guy that
AMC,
you hate.
dude.
So you
No.
might as well just keep lining the pockets.
Yeah,
of
why
the
don't you
big
just go to
cats.
Burbank 16? That's what you love,
Of
Burbank
course I
16.
do,
Go to
but
Santa Anita.
I do. I go to both of those places.
Then why do you?
I think
why
Russo
do you-
owns Burbank, the Burbank one.
Of course he. probably
Wait,
does.
really?
Yeah, I think so.
God
Colton, I'm
damn
with
it.
you. I like that Americana.
like the
It's
Americana.
it's
It's
fancy.
charming.
It's it's crowded, but it's lively. Like I have fun there.
It's a
cheesecake.
I wish more places had little Americanas that were lively and fun to walk through, and there's a little trolley.
It's like a little street.
Yeah, it's like a little downtown
How
Disney.
come you don't like Burbank? Do you like downtown?
I do
Burbank?
like downtown Burbank,
Okay.
but
That
I
talk
honestly-
about shit parking.
I was gonna
That's
say
downtown
I was
Burbank.
gonna say downtown Burbank is actually probably worse to park
I
at.
would die to pay $8 to have dedicated parking
Yeah.
in downtown Burbank. Instead, I get a one-way street and
Yeah,
fucking
and a
people
fucking half-mile walk.
and a woman screaming at me if she's pulling her pants down.
Did that happen?
That did happen.
Oh my
You remember that?
God.
I think
Can
you were
you
there
tell
with
that?
me. Yeah. It's more sad than anything. There was
Someone pulled their pants down
yeah,
at you?
It was like a woman who was, I assume, unhoused or
Yeah.
mentally ill, like was just sitting there, and we like tried to like walk around and not cause anything, and she just went like, ah! And she like jumped at me, but then like I was like, whoa, oh my god, and she like kind of missed, but then like started screaming and ran away, and her pants fell down as she was running away, and I didn't know what to do, and then I got my whatever treat I had, and I came back and there were police people talking.
Suddenly you didn't feel like your Starbucks was that great anymore. You're like,
okay, yeah, I think
I
my triple vanilla choco rockaccino didn't hit as hard.
Rockaccino.
Yeah, it did not rockaccino. Andrew, you said you had something to share.
Yeah, I did. I will share.
Please.
Yeah,
Please
no,
do
of course,
it.
of course.
you. Oh,
This past week, I went to, they did at AMC a 20th anniversary of Pride and Prejudice.
Oh yeah,
with
dude.
with Noelle, which was nice. And at the theater, there's been like it was a very rowdy crowd.
The P&P crowd came out, brother.
So the P&P they went rowdy, which is very fun.
Chicken jockey rowdy.
Did you yell chicken jockey
in the middle of
and
the
throw
Pride
a
and Prejudice?
slushie at one of the women in front of you?
When Master Darcy squeezes like her hand, and then it's the hand
the
close-up
hand stretch,
shot
yeah.
at the hand stretch. I went, chicken jockey. I went, Mr. Darcy, and then I just fucking it was crazy. Someone like released a live chicken. It was crazy.
Yeah. He threw a bunch of hands on people.
Someone just threw a Victorian woman.
Oh,
yeah.
we don't support the destruction of theaters. But
No, yeah.
God help us if those chicken jockey videos didn't just make us cry, laugh.
Dude, I'm
Just
such
from
a
the pure
sucker
chaos
for
of it.
people rallying around like a meme of something or like chaos, man. Like,
Dude, it's
even
the
the
monkey
gentle
noises,
minions.
man.
Yeah, the monkey noise, monkey behavior, dude.
Monkey behavior,
So
primitive.
it's so funny.
It's so funny, dude.
but it's just like
It's funny till it's not. Don't fucking
No,
make
don't
someone's
do
life
that.
miserable.
Don't do that.
But there
But-
were like photos being sent around from like AMC employees that were like, these are the exact time that Jack Black will say chicken jockey and which theater. And it was so funny because it was just like
Yeah.
3:27 p.m. These are the chicken jockey times.
I saw somebody throw a bag of flour, and it was like a after cleanup, and it was just like this streak of white down the entire like cloth seats, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, don't even know how the fuck you clean that. Like that theater's out of commission.
Yeah.
Was it the one that I saw where it was like chicken jockey in the US? It was like chicken jockey, and I was like, "Bleh," you know, throwing popcorn and shit. And then it was like chicken jockey in like Ireland or something, and there was fucking fireworks going off like in the theater, like it's like insane. Like
I'm glad that it's international.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's like
This is it.
crossed international borders.
Yeah.
you're right, yeah.
So what was the chicken jockey of Pride and Prejudice?
It was the hand stretch.
Yes.
Like Noelle got it. It wasn't as like it, not to the degree of chicken jockey, but there was for sure
Audible.
a polite clap, like a golf clap.
Nice.
And that
idea
was
that
like,
was such, like,
they
an
were like,
iconic
everyone
thing.
was like, oh,
Yeah.
and like everybody in the theater
A friend
clapped and applauded for the hand stretch.
A friend of mine told me that was improvised.
Really?
The hand stretch.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
How long is that movie?
It's over 2 hours.
I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like that's a long movie, right? Yeah.
It's very honestly, it's very good.
Fantastic movie.
It's really good, and it's like it's an indie movie more than anything else. It's
Wow.
great.
What's his name? Joe
Wright.
Wright.
It's really good. It's very good. It's for the girly pops.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the
Was that on our list of?
No, it was not.
No, but it is
But
for the
It's
girl.
intrinsically girly pop.
One
I
of the reasons I wanted to bring it up was there is a scene where Elizabeth is going through Darcy's office, and like obviously he's fucking loaded, right? So he's got this beautiful mansion, and she's getting a tour of his home. He's not there, and they're like, well, "This is Master Darcy's office. Like this is where he does his business and writes papers and letters." And she's going through his office, and he's got these beautiful marble statues, and like going through all of his pens and whatever. This is where he does business, and she's running her fingers through everything in his office. And I was thinking about like, if this was made today, and this was a story about Noelle going through like my office. And if someone was like, if I was like very rich and they're like, this is Master, they're like, this is Master Andrews.
This is Dr. Ews.
This is Dr. Ews. This is Dr. Ews' office. And like, she would be like in a beautiful dress, like running her fingers through my Jar Jar puppets. My Jar Jar puppets, Funko Pops.
I see you found his third Keyblade.
My Keyblade collections. My fucking.
You see, he's a fan of the Shadow Heartless.
Small minions. My like minion Legos. My goddamn fucking Lorcana shit. Like
you might notice the trash can full of Lorcana card wrappers.
My fucking
he's a busy man.
My trash can that's shaped like a basketball hoop. Like my Pac-Man machine on the back of my. Like I was like, what a fucking fall from grace. That like trash of a human,
a modern human,
a modern like
like you're comparing yourself to like these like fucking gentlemen of the
Victorian, like
Victorian
masculinity,
what has it
that's
become?
the boar he shot and killed.
And I was
it's like a solid hardwood like desk with like intricate carvings, but then it's like an IKEA table.
I got a shitty IKEA table.
And it was like these incredibly intricate like made in France like
waifu figures.
And you like pop up the like little dress, and it's like you can see her boobies. Like
the details are all there, ma'am.
Looking at ancient novels, but it's like the fucking dress of darling.
That is his mouse pad, and you see the
greatest treasure.
The handrests are her boobies. Like. Just because it's just like I was dying in the theater because obviously all of our offices look exactly the same.
Yeah,
as I look around,
you look around the CK Lounge.
Oh
yes, you see, he has a fascination with a bear and a bird named Banjo and Kazooie.
Who's this one?
Yeah,
Who's this one?
that is a King DDD royalty.
Yes. Of the DDD fortune.
Yeah, instead of marble statues, it's King DDD.
Yes, Fuck, dude.
Oh, Lord DDD.
Yes, the CRV
Banjo
TV.
Kazooie. He's beautiful.
He's
beautiful, Mr.
Does this work? No, the CRV TV does not work. Actually,
Out of commission. An old artifact.
It actually eats the VHS tapes.
Master D is somewhat of a collector. Right. What would our movie Pride and Prejudice be called? It'd be called like How About in This Though or something.
How about and
this though?
Man, my God.
I hate to make Andrew make a poster of How About in This Though, but
Of course I will.
It sounds like you might need to make one.
It sounds like I do.
there you go.
Sponsored by Mr. Russo.
Okay, Andrew, you brought something kind of special today.
I do.
What do you got?
Hey, what if I just bent over and pulled my pants down?
Nothing special about that. That is,
Wow!
Well, I see that every day.
Yeah.
Well, we got an amazing care package from one of our good friends, Scout.
Yeah!
Scout.
Thank you, Scout.
Wrote us an amazing letter and sent us incredible drawings from the Kingdom Hearts series.
Can I see some of these?
Yeah. It's some of them that we've
drawings.
actually shared from our Kingdom Hearts Q&A. Which also, if anybody is,
God, wait, are these originals?
yeah, these are the originals.
Woo!
If anybody is listening from the Kingdom Hearts Q&A, thank you so much for all of your incredible feedback.
Really fun, sweet feedback.
Yeah, it's been.
I want to give a shout out to Tyler Cafe.
Dude.
My dude, if you're listening to this, class act. Appreciate the apology.
that was very sweet.
That was very sweet. Nothing to feel embarrassed.
Yeah, all in good fun.
And you had some good points, to be honest.
Yeah, all the participation was just like fucking. I was blown away by that too because it wasn't a true drunk history, but we were just drunkenly yapping, and it was still everyone was like,
and it wasn't
really hype about it.
It was. I mean, like some would say we answered the questions.
Some say maybe added.
We answered.
Elaborated.
We elaborated. We expounded upon the questions.
It's not like us to avoid a question.
No. But I don't know. We
Only
did,
facts on this channel.
We kind of did our version of the questions, and I feel like we did our version of it. So we thank everybody
putting up with us.
For putting up with us and listening.
It's such a delight to see
Yeah,
the
so
fans.
it's been great. So I think we're definitely going to do that again before we kind of reach the end of
Yeah.
that, which will, I don't know, maybe be this year.
Sometime soon, dude.
But anyway, so Scout sent us this amazing care package with some Idaho goodies.
Yo,
Idaho.
what? From Idaho?
Is it just full of potatoes?
So yeah, it's just
Stop, dude. Spud County?
Spud County.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is that why they're Idaho?
Yeah, no, there's like
Dude,
all
because
from-
of couch
all from-
potatoes? Oh!
Hold on.
Yo, what the?
So we have a bunch of snacks.
Yo,
We're gonna do a little taste test.
Holy shit. Idaho Huckleberry Sours? Are you... Yeah. You, oh, my God.
Colton
No,
also
like
has a,
straight from Idaho. Like
Colton
these are
also
not.
has a severe sweet tooth. So
I do, so this is nuts right now.
It says
Oh, give
Idaho
me a-
Spud.
Yeah.
Owie. Ahoo. What's that say?
Ow! She's gonna.
Owie.
Owie! Idaho Spud.
Spud. Should we just rip into it?
Candy, dude, the
Yeah.
candy
So
bar
we got-
that makes Idaho famous.
So we got
Squishy.
Idaho Spuds. We got some tea, and we got some.
Oh,
We got some
Scout.
coffee as well. So.
Cute. I'll take
Dig into that.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm going for... Oh,
so
shit.
yeah, so we have a. I guess we have a new motto on the show.
Oh, that's chocolatey.
If you send us things, we'll put them in our mouths.
Anything.
No questions asked.
No questions asked. I was going to say, actually, I'm slightly allergic to almond, and the Idaho Spud is covered in almond, but I'm going to eat it anyway.
It's
Didn't
okay.
have to. I think it's coconut, Colton.
Oh, I'm also... That,
Okay.
It
no,
says
it is
it's-
definitely coconut, and I'm definitely also slightly allergic to coconut.
Sweet.
I got oral allergy syndrome with that shit. But
that's
I put it in my mouth. It's really good.
Oral allergy syndrome. I
Andrew,
think it's just
I'm guessing
called.
you can't eat this?
I can't eat that, but that's okay.
No, it's like when your mouth gets itchy.
Yeah, some would call that an allergy.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Mm,
It's like a nougaty.
It's very nougaty, yeah.
Is it good?
It is good.
Very
It's kind
good.
of got like a butterscotchy flavor.
Andrew, you have to be very careful with stuff, though, right? Because
Yeah, I unfortunately
almost
unfortunately
like a
have an
marshmallow
allergy,
on
but
the
that's okay.
Oh, thanks, Scout.
Yeah.
Scout, those
Anybody
are
else
yummy.
liking this?
Thank you. Okay.
Ari, get really close to the microphone.
Okay.
Ari, do you want to just eat these raw coffee grinds? Just you want to
I'll
just
do it. I'll do it.
rip
Ari,
into these
I'll do it for
coffee
the pod
grinds?
if you want me to.
All right, let's do. We got these Idaho Wild Huckleberry Sours.
And you can't have this either?
Andrew, you want to try it? Holy shit, dude. These Idaho Huckleberry Sours are so good.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Those are hella good.
It's like a gummy covered in chocolate.
Is it?
Scout, these are right up my alley, dude. These are awesome.
Scout, these are right up my ass, man.
Oh, he didn't even eat it. He just popped it right up there.
That's so good.
That is so good. They're like juicy and sour and covered in chocolate.
And if you don't want to risk it, you don't have to risk it.
Holy shit. You have to juice your biscuit.
All right.
If you have an EpiPen. Yeah, everyone in our little couch community has been so supportive. Everyone that's joined over on Patreon, everyone that comments on the videos. So we really appreciate it. And this is just another addition,
It's
an
really
amazing
nice.
addition.
It's
I don't think there's nuts in this
These are
one.
so sweet.
Yeah, so good, right? As soon as you bite into that,
That is sweet. Oh, that is sweet.
Oh my God, we gotta go to Idaho.
damn.
Live
I hope
show in
everyone likes.
Idaho.
I hope everyone likes the Idaho Wild Huckberry ASMR right now.
Colton, imagine if we did a live show and we go to these different cities and we get to have the regional candy,
That would be awesome,
right? But you gotta do the live show.
dude. Have you ever heard of the Friendship Onion with two guys that played Merry and Pippin on
Yes, the Lord of the Rings.
yeah.
yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
They have a podcast called The Friendship Onion, and one of their requirements is that you bring them a treat to try, and they'll rate your treat. They'll give it like a score, you know?
Yeah.
So
You want to rate
it's
this?
really funny. Dude, I would give, okay, Idaho Huckberry, Wild Huckberry gets a 5 out of 5 for me, dude. It's right up my alley.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's really good.
I don't think you
I
can
knew
do
that
better.
you would love that.
Yeah.
What about the other one? The Spud. What is it? The oh my God, Spud.
The owie spud.
Owie Idaho Spud, dude. It's the candy bar that makes Idaho famous.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's very good, but I'm less of a coconut nougat guy. So I'm gonna let Ari. You can rate this one.
I would say that gets a solid 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I think the texture isn't exactly my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Because I'm also not a big coconut guy.
Yeah.
But that nougat inside is a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
That shit slaps my balls.
Just do a hard, not a hard
Yeah.
Cool.
Scott, that's really kind.
Yeah, thanks so much for the care package.
I'll take a video tomorrow and I'll make the coffee tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you
that's
meant
a
if
great
you
idea.
slapped balls. I'll take a video tomorrow. Oh my
not gonna do that
Rouge
one.
nutsack.
Unless you want it.
That's
Okay.
for the Couch Kids Only
Patreon,
fans. Yeah.
That's so kind. That's so kind, Scott. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for being a fan.
This is very, very
Yeah.
sweet. Very, very sweet.
Wow. I think I'm ready to boot up Calcio. I haven't seen him in a while.
I know.
Calcio.
I thought he died in the war. In the
In the
war of
war.
The Excel War.
the Excel War.
The
Yeah.
XL Alliance.
Oh, Calcio, you sound different.
Whoa.
I'm back.
I guess
And I
Optimus Prime plugged into
And
him.
I
I guess
plugged
he
into him?
plugged right into him.
You bent him over and plugged him.
They had a Bill Baby, little Coucho Prime. Coucho
Oh,
Prime, dude.
Calcio.
Yeah, O Prime.
Coucho Prime.
Oh, Calcio Prime.
Oh,
Coucho Prime, dude. Oh no, Bradley Peely also got in the
Oh,
mix.
that's
Dude,
We had a threesome.
Coucho's like a dog. Coucho's like a dog. He can be impregnated by multiple other.
He's a breed.
I don't want
Yeah,
that.
multiple
What about
breeds.
this 1/3 human Irish
leprechaun.
fucking
I feel like-
leprechaun
I feel like
robot couch thing.
Calcio's just being used now.
Yeah.
And thrown to, oh my god.
Coucho Prime.
Couchy though.
Prime.
Put the cube in my ass.
Put the cube in my ass.
I like it.
Hey Calcio, play that question of the week song.
Yeah. Question of the week.
Oh, all right. So some news going on in Florida is that there.
I'm laughing at Ari. Andrew's trying to talk, and Ari immediately just fucking puts his hand in the plastic wrap of candy.
That wasn't loud, was it?
No.
The crinkle plastic.
Probably
Yeah.
not. So in Florida,
Yeah, what
Universal
happened?
Studios is opening up Epic Universe. I think it will have been open by now, or it is open, whatever it is.
Epic Universe.
Epic Universe. It's a new Universal Studios theme park.
Okay.
So like,
Tell me about it.
fully brand new theme park.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
they've got like a How to Train Your Dragon Land, a Universal Monster Land, another Harry Potter Land.
Another?
Among that's where they're opening up their new Mario World and what have you.
Donkey Kong Country.
There's Donkey Kong Country there.
Oh,
So
I know that. That's cool.
where it is. So
Huge.
So I was gonna task us. So this is one of my favorite things to ask.
Okay.
With coming up with a Couch Kids ride. If we were tasked with coming up with a Couch Kid ride,
Oh.
what would it be? Would it be a coaster, a dark ride? What are we feeling? What's the vibe?
Okay.
My brain went coaster immediately with Calcio as the seat.
Okay, I
So
love that.
I went there first.
Okay.
Then I went Dark Ride with Coucho as the seat.
Dark ride, more story based.
More story
More
based, and
story-based.
also, honestly, to be honest, I wouldn't want to do a dark ride. I don't think I'm like that jazzed about dark rides.
okay.
What if it was like the Star Wars Resistance dark ride?
See, now that's a little different.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's a couch sliding on the
Dude,
ground.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
like Mickey's Runaway Railroad, Runaway Railroad.
Mickey's
Mickey's Runaway Railroad.
One away railroad.
Oh, the Star Wars ride.
Pretty freaking awesome.
It's like Coucho's one away soba.
It's a wow wide. It's a pretty wow wide.
Dude, I would not have been able to say that either. So I
Yeah.
know we're dogging on
was-
you, but there's
hey, that-
no way I would have been able to
No one
say
can say it.
that would have been a big miss.
It's really tough to say, but it's really awesome ride. So
What
I
if-
could do that.
Let me pitch you this.
Yeah.
Half coaster into a dark ride.
Whoa. So you get sick first, and then you
Then
have
you
to,
can get
and then
a
you
lot
have to
sicker.
sit. You have to sit through a dark
Yeah.
Like trippy. You land into a dark room and then just strobe lights in your
Yeah.
eyes, and then it shoots you back.
I feel like oh, okay, all right, here's a pitch. Here's a pitch for
Okay,
how the
do it.
story would go. Like there's a bug. I know we do the goo thing a lot, so I'm trying to think of like a different thing. But like what if there's
I had
we
one.
gotta start with goo though.
Okay. So what if
It all
there's
starts with
either goo or there's a bug inside Coucho, right? So you
Virus.
as the person are trying to get the virus out of it. So it's like a dark ride. Right, similar to One Away Railroad or Rise of the Resistance, where you're like going through like inside Coucho. So it's like
I like
computer
that.
computer
Ping-ponging
chips,
around,
and it's like
giant.
exactly.
I
You're
like
in
that.
a giant
Yeah.
Coucho.
You look small.
It's the
look
Tower
small.
of Terror, but you're in Coucho.
Yeah, so it's like you're going through and
Hey,
Coucho's like
can I-
open up and
can
like
I
you're going
pick
through his
something?
butthole. Yeah,
So I say right before that, it's like you sit in the thing, right? And then like it turns around and then you see like a hologram of us three and we're like, are you ready?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this adventure.
Yes,
like,
of course.
Yeah.
Thanks for like volunteering to be the
This is
test
in the
subject.
line?
Yeah, it's like
like
we're in
halfway
like
through the
lab
line?
coats in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
CK
yeah.
lounge and
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
like, Colton, hit the like enlarging ray, and you're like, enlarging, oops, and then we shrink them down by accident.
Whoa, yeah.
And then it like cuts to like a video of us and we're giant. We're like, you gotta go into Coucho.
yeah.
Quick. And then Bradley Pitt like leads you.
Oh,
Bradley
Bradley
Pitt's
Pitt-
normal size
Yes.
now. Yeah.
And you know who's under the
that's clever.
couch?
Clem.
Clem.
Oh, if Clem
Under
is
the
like
couch.
this monster.
She's like, who's under my couch?
Yes. That's cool if you think like Clem is the monster, but Clem saves you at the
No,
end.
Clem is
Yeah.
helping out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
you
it's like
you
a twist.
Yeah. It's the twist.
So keep going. You're going out of his asshole.
Yeah. So you're going into his asshole.
Oh, okay. He's like, oh.
Oh.
You hear all audio is echoed because you're inside Gaucho.
This is deafening, by the way.
Yeah.
The speakers, it's like rock and roller coasters, so the speakers are next to your ears.
Ow! Fuck!
I had a pitch that when we were talking about how it starts out as a roller coaster, I think there should be like California Screamin'. There's it stops right, the full ride comes to a stop, then it shoots you forward, right? Then there are 3 loop-de-loops in a row that represent each of us. And when you're going through the loop-de-loop, it goes. What about this though? But those are through the speakers right next to your
smells.
ear.
They
And then
add the smell,
there's
yeah.
a 4D experience. So when you hit the pinnacle of the loop, it actually sprays you with a fart smell.
I like that.
And that happens 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Then it shoots you up into Caucho's ass.
What
Yes,
is?
I like
But
that.
what is? Okay, so what experience do you get for all 3 of us?
So Colton's is the fart in
The
your
fart
face,
in your face
There you go.
to set the tone for the.
and you smell like shit the entire time.
You're sick. You feel like shit. It's in your eyes. You get pink
Okay.
eye.
After you get into Caucho,
Yeah.
right, or you jump out of Caucho's asshole, you land. Go ahead.
Oh no! Go!
I was gonna say, then you land in the CK Lounge carpet. Yes! And Colton has his shoes on!
Yeah.
He has fucking shoes on and he's like, where are they? Yes! And we're like, Colton, take off your shoes.
you're
They
gonna
might be
kill
here. And you're
them.
like, everybody does this.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's genetic.
It's genetic.
It's exactly, and it's like the dirt and the like
Yeah.
stuff is like
Yeah.
falling on you.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's a 4D experience, so there's real dirt getting shoveled at everyone as they're walking through.
And then I say, what's that? And Andrew's like, oh, whoops. And he drops the Keyblade, the 50-pound
yeah.
Keyblade. And that's the Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
whoa! And you go
Yeah,
under
yeah.
it. Yeah.
If you don't look like absolute shit,
Yeah.
Oh, and then next stage. Okay, so next stage is
Next stage, it's a 45-minute ride.
Next stage is our drunk history set.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we're throwing up and gurgling our
40.
beer at you. So there's
Colton,
beer spilling.
You get into Andrew's living room. You're like, where
Yeah.
am I? Then it's like, shotguns. And then a can of beer flips up in front of you and just goes, in your
Sprays
eye.
alcohol in your eyes.
Yeah.
And yeah,
You
and
go,
then
to the, you go to the Andrew vomit chamber. of
Andrew
course.
vomit chamber. Yeah, so you're like, run for it, and then you realize you're like in the bathroom.
wooded landscape, and like you go down the toilet bowl.
You get flushed.
Yeah, there you go.
I think the exit of the ride should be when Caucho's happy.
Yeah. The systems are booted
you
up.
have to get off your experience, right?
Uh-huh.
You're like whatever we're putting them on. I'm imagining like little couches, miniature couches with wheels,
Sure,
right?
yeah.
That's their roller coaster. You get out, and then you got to go slide down his tongue. 4D experience. It's wet.
It's wet and slimy.
It's
you,
wet
You
and slimy.
slide down the tongue, and then you land in a seat cushion next to like a video, like a dome video screen of us, and it's like POV on the couch here.
Yeah.
And we're like, thanks for joining us for another episode of the pod.
Yeah.
So they get okay. So hold on.
Stop.
So they unbuckle, right? They're
think
like
it's over.
they're dirty.
They're like, this is
they're
awesome.
Smell
this
like
fucking-
poop. They're covered in beer and vomit.
I got absolutely blasted with ass within the first 10 seconds of this ride. I'm covered in shit. I've unbuckled. I want to go home, and they're like, slide down this tongue.
Wet slide.
This
The
tongue.
seats give out. On
Yeah,
the, on the
you don't
roller
get a
coaster.
choice.
Yeah.
It just forces you. It actually throws you down the tongue. And Couch is like,
Thank you.
and then
Thanks for saving me.
Thank you
Oh
for
my
saving me.
God.
And and maybe it helps you clean. You know what? Yeah,
It wipes
cleans
you
you off.
clean.
It
There's
cleans
like
you
a
off.
wet shower that you have to go
a wet
through. So you're
shower.
soaked by the end of it too.
Exactly. Wipes you clean.
Okay.
Everyone's happy.
Coucho land.
Coucho land, dude.
Wow.
What a great ride. Holy
And right
shit.
before you exit, it goes, how about this? And they fart on you again.
After you're clean.
After you're clean.
So it sticks to your wet
It
body
sticks, yeah.
for the rest of the day.
It's oil based.
Yeah, that's great.
What do you think about that, Universal?
Yeah. Andrew, I think that's it.
I think that's it. I think we have a winner.
I can't
It's-
picture anything better.
And it's about the length of a podcast episode.
It's an hour
50,
long.
5 minutes long.
You're,
Yes.
you're sick, beaten, covered in dirt.
You put
beer.
grandma on the ride and
Yeah.
she's not doing so hot after that.
Bro, she's in her next life. If you put grandma on the ride.
Oh, Nelly. That's what I'm talking about. Sexy. Wow.
What's like the commemorative like item you can get from Coucho Land?
Oh.
Like something you get like a popcorn bucket, or you can
Yeah.
get like the donut from Simpsons
It's
Land.
got to be like a popcorn. It's got to be like the Coucho popcorn fuck it.
The Coucho fuck it.
The Coucho
It's
fuck
just
it.
a couch with a hole in the back.
Yeah.
And the tongue is like all perfectly
What about
shaped.
couchsicles?
Couchsicles is
Couchsicles.
cute, and they're like melted, like kind of like Sonic Pops.
Was it the Huckleberry Sours?
I think I had a lot of Huckleberry Sours. They're coming up.
I like that.
Them Huckleberry Sours are coming up.
Hey, Andrew, that was a great question.
Yeah,
Great.
man.
That's exactly what Universal was asking for.
You wanted,
The
right?
We're
budget
looking
for
at-
this $5 billion to make this.
That's luckily
They're gonna make
what
their
their
money
budget
back
was.
so fast.
Uh-huh.
Imagine all this, dude. All the influencers are gonna go. They're gonna be
They're
like,
I love How to Train Your Dragon. I love the monsters. I love this.
"What's this new?
What the fuck is that?
Coucho Land? Get me out this fucking thing.
I smell like shit.
Woo! That's so fucking funny to just like walk around on like land, cause like you
And
walk
you
through
look
Universal and it's
exhausted.
like dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
and like to just walk through like our land would just look like this dirty like fucking apartment.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
That's
that's
a bit mean.
I didn't mean this one. I just meant like
Oh, the other one.
all the other ones that we recorded. That's interesting.
Oh my god! It just smells like absolute ass.
And
the
all
closer
just
you
the
get.
screams of people as
And
they're
just
being fucking
fart
blasted.
reverbs in the corner. Okay, we need some time to.
Bolt Man just like
I forgot
running
about
around.
that.
Yeah, I forgot about Bolt. He goes up and he just
Dude.
grabs you.
You guys look like you need a bolt. Yeah, and then he electrocutes the
He
car.
goes in and then he shoves bolt juice in your mouth. Oh, we need to get planning right now.
Yeah.
So we gotta wrap
It's
this
time
up.
to wrap this
we
up.
gotta wrap
Oh,
this
Y'all,
up.
we're gonna get to planning.
Couch
Hit
Kids
the
the ride.
blueprints. Andrew, where can they find us?
They can find us at Couch Kids Podcast on Instagram. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can reach us at couchkidspodcast@gmail.com. We also have merch available. We just have a couple of stickers. We got logo stickers. We got Couch Kids Drunk History stickers available. We also have pins. We also have pins available. If you want any of those, you can DM us. You can also you can email us. If you want to send us food for us,
Yeah, we'll try.
we'll
That
try
could be
it.
our new thing. We could just try whatever you send us, I guess.
We'll put it in no
I-
questions asked.
Yep.
I guess email us and maybe
Yeah.
we'll figure something out.
Yeah, if
and
you want to support us on Patreon, you can
Patreon.
support us at www.patreon, and the Couch Kids, the podcast, .com. And there is a Patreon there where you can support us on the Couch Kids, the podcast.com.
It's there.
And it's there. And if you want to support it, there's a $5 tier on the Patreon of the couchkids.com.
And we
you can support the $5 tier and you get access to the extended
Colton,
editions on the Patreon.
I imagine there's a fan listening and he's like, Cole, where do they find us on Patreon? And he's like, oh, and he pulls out his card and he's ready to go to the website. He's like, he doesn't know where to go.
it's in our description.
So we're
It's
over-
below in our description.
So we're over on Patreon, and there's a tier where we write you a postcard, and you get a sticker and access to the extended editions of the Kingdom Hearts Drunk History
and
videos.
we're working on a higher tier where Colton sent you a fart in the mail.
That's right.
Which is a box
Jar.
of
$10 meal.
And when it opens, there's an
automatic recording.
You
He
get
goes,
his
what about
leftover
this dough?
pizza and a sample of his carpet.
Sample my carpet.
And if you're here from Kingdom Hearts, thank you for joining us. It's really kind. We have
Yeah.
a lot more of the series coming down the line. We're recording one, I guess, when we're recording this tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So there
yeah.
is,
So it will have already been done
by the time this is out.
by the time.
No. Oh, I thought you were saying
not
that
like
the
it will
video
be
would be
done.
edited.
It'll
yeah.
be recorded.
It will have been
Yeah.
recorded.
And then after that, we have a very special drunk history where we're doing something very exciing for that specifically.
Yeah, so we're working on
stay
that.
tuned. We really appreciate the support and all you guys.
Stay tuned. Wow.
That's our new sign off.
Yeah, that's our new sign off.
Okay.
We're ending every episode with stay tuned.